The evolution continues onward, prodding us, stretching us, and leading us to the beautiful destiny as the soul remembers its future path. And I say remembers the future path because that's exactly what I believe we're doing. I'm looking at this little license plate there, and it's on someone's bag.
That's mine.
That's yours. And it says, out of time. Out of time. When we start to make this realization, we start to go out of time. So this is where we are now. Everything that's happened in your life journey, you may have had dreams. You may have wanted to be a fireman. You may have wanted to be something else, a teacher, or maybe a president of the United States. It's now time to let go of those things that you wanted that aren't necessarily what you want now. Your wants and desires have probably radically changed, and maybe even some of them have radically changed this week. I would fully expect that they have. I've already talked to so many of you who've had profound experiences. How many of you can say that you've had some profound personal experiences already on this trip? Quite a lot. And we haven't even gone to the Great Pyramid yet. The Great Pyramid is the place of that profound experience, where you have the remembrance of who you are. It won't all happen as a rush. It won't come into your mind in one, blast of enlightenment. It will come to you through a series of softenings that literally transmute your pain of your suffering in your life up until now into purpose, because you realize why it all had to happen exactly as it did. The reason why we had challenges this week, it's been the most challenging trip I've ever had. Just saying. So this is as much a learning for me as it is for possibly all of us together. The reason why we had these challenges this week is because this was a microcosm of our own life experience, of all the things that we do along our hero's journey that take us through one pain and one pressure point into another of realization and goal of soul evolution. Each of the pain and pressure points that we talked about on the very first day that we started this is there for us to realize it's all divine. There's not a single aspect of what we experienced this week that was not intentional. It may not be intentional in your conscious mind. You may say, why would somebody choose to starve to death? Why would somebody choose to experience delays? Or why would someone choose to experience any of these things? And we should not be in a position where we judge what people choose. If we know that death is not real, then why judge someone who wants to die some bizarre way? Because they want to experience what it's like to be in that situation. Maybe one of the choices someone might make would be that they choose starvation. We don't learn our soul evolution on our pathway by having it easy. Judgment is a source of suffering, but suffering is a source of enlightenment. And as I said to William's question in the very first couple days, how do I define enlightenment? I don't believe there's a such thing as a finite enlightenment. I think this is a continual process of softenings and heart openings that we continue to go through over and over and over again through time. And I don't think it ends. I don't think it ends at all. I don't even believe that there's really a such thing as death at all. And maybe all the conceptions that we had of who we've been in past lives and all of those things are actually just like one dream to the next dream to the next dream, where each dreamer knows that they're just the first person perspective inside that dream. And that maybe the last dream had a first person perspective as well, but every other person in that dream, if I were dreaming right now, and I could very well be dreaming, this could have been a dream and we're all at the beginning of the first day of the trip, and I didn't know that all these things were going to happen. It's kind of like the Christmas story. You have this dream of the future. It's like, well, then you wake up like, oh, Cold sweat. Oh my God. Thank God that was a dream. But I could be having this dream right now and standing here talking to you in my dream. Could I not? Have we all experienced dreams like that before? In some of my dreams, I might have to be naked. Thank God that's not this dream. Yes. I'm definitely putting my back to William. So, but in that dream, who's dreaming? Is the first person just a character? When you're in the first person in your dream, are you just a character in a play? Who wrote the script? You did. You're the one dreaming. So you dreamed of a fractal of yourself in the first person, but then you've created all these other people in your dream too. Are they real? They're as real as you are in the dream. They're not fake. And so what we remember as past lives might just be the times that we have connected the dots through our first person experiences in each of those lives. And maybe the backdrop of the dreams itself has a program behind it, and we call that the zodiac. The timeline. What's intended to be learned. And this becomes the ultimate learning simulation. Through dreams. Through the dream, the one gets to know itself by experiencing the perspectives of everyone. And then you find out the whole construct is there, like a blockchain of AI that's trying to learn emotional states and love and wisdom through empathy for all those perspectives. So this life can be very, very beautiful when we start to look at it through that lens. You start to realize that in my past life, I was all the other people in the dream as well, in my former dream. So does that not mean that we're all just one? Do we let go of those attachments that we have? To the stories we tell ourselves? You might remember Matthias saying at the very beginning of this, Thoth became Thoth as we know him Thoth, or her, or him, her. Because he learned to become no one. By becoming no one, he realized he was everyone. That's the moment where you can start the lucid dream. You realize that the dream is something that's malleable to you. The entire experience of it is. And that from this you can change your entire worldview. If you haven't noticed, the world is rapidly transforming right now. Like at an unprecedented pace. Do you know why? Because you are transforming at a rapid, unprecedented pace. The outer world simply is a mirror reflection of the inner world. If there were any one period in time one would desire to be born in, is it not the age of revolution? When old and new stand side by side and admit of being compared. When the energies of all men are surged by fear and by hope, and when the historic glories of the old can be compensated by the rich possibilities of the new era, this time, like all times, is a very good one, if we but know what to do with it. We stand now at this precipice, looking at a future state of a whole new earth. It's ours to create. If you think you can or you think you can't, you will be right. The reason why we went through all this experience is because we're supposed to. We were supposed to. We're supposed to learn how to truly fall in love with all men. That's the real mission of life. We're here for only two reasons. I said this at the beginning. To learn how to what? Love. And how to receive love. When we can embrace that and truly learn to love ourselves, we also fall in love with our outer world and the entire time and experience within it, because time itself is just, it's me. T-I is I-T. M-E. Time. We're all going to go to the Great Pyramid tonight. Are you excited? I hope that you take this message of becoming no one. That goes for me as much as it goes for each of you. You fall in love with this journey. You know, when you tell stories about when you were in high school or junior high, do you even remember the easy classes?
Yes.
What were the teachers' names?
Can't remember that.
There it is.
I don't remember my easy teachers. I went back to Nebraska for this Hall of Fame thing that they inducted me into. And they had like 1,000 people there. It was all black tie and everything. And they had all my teachers there as well. And I was stunned because I saw these people that I could not literally remember at all. I didn't know who they were. And yet they were saying they were my teachers. They were the easy teachers. It was the hard ones I remember. It was the hard classes that I remember to learn from the most. It was not the easy ones. So as we go through this journey tonight, I hope you go with solemnity, reverence, wisdom. Go in with silence. Look back on your whole life. Give thanks for all of the challenges that led you to be here right now. Pyramid's a reflection of you. When I went to the Great Pyramid the first time, I was like, whoa, what time period? It seems timeless because inside the walls look like modern. It doesn't look like, it looks like some austere, you know, German styling or something. It's like no furniture, no nothing. It's like, but you can see the acoustics through the corbels and the Grand Gallery, and you start to wonder, when was this actually built? Because it looks like it could be built in the future as much as it looks like it could be built in the past. It's a place of out of time. Out of time means the end of the old you. We enter into the new. What that becomes is up to you. It's your dream. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
So relax. Let the universe come to you. Surrender. Everything will be as it should be.